Okay, here we are, run number 3, segment number 4. We are in the city of Corinth. We still got the same exact equipment as we had in the last recording session. Same amount of experience, and without losing too much time, I'll start the timer right here and continue now the way through Act 5. Before I forget, I should probably activate these two skills again. And hold on, did we actually? No, we didn't. I was thinking if I had killed the Rhakotis already, because the man at the gate didn't even try to stop me. But apparently I didn't do that yet. So we will have to do that first. We still heavily rely on our traps, and this will never change, at least not in this run. We will have to try to get the traps into the range of the earth enchantment. You can see that at the base of the traps, whenever there's a small fire glowing as it is right now, it's in range. So now we enter stage 2. But the most important thing is to, well, first not die. And then you only need to kill all these tritons that appear. This is now the second wave. And once we kill all of these, the next phase in the fight against Rhakotis should start. Right there we have it. We place some more traps. Try to not get stunned. And maybe not stand in the poison there. Yeah, just as I said. Can't stand in the poison. I think more poisons, but this is now it. We got a blue spear probably. So let's check that in a minute.
Come, friend.
The
Look at the best
Sun
goods in the
Greedle.
greatest trade city of Greece.
Okay.
Goodbye, my
But
friend.
we won't be
Those
able to
tritons
equip
brought
that,
us.
probably.
It is easy for him.
Because that is quite a
It
high
must
level.
be you.
Level 53, and it's a bit unrealistic to think that we will ever reach that level. So we can just continue with the Axe of Lesbos. Get the fountain here for some security. Maybe even activate the scroll for some bonus movement speed. And we get the heat shield up again. And now my main focus is just on reaching the harbor and continuing to Heuneburg. So once again, if you've got any questions about this run, about any other things, any videos or title quest in general, feel free to ask them. I will try to read the chat as well as possible, and especially in these longer walking passages there should be enough time to answer any questions. Okay, so we got past these tritons without any major damage. By the way, I might have to check all these items that I have, because it's been some couple of days since I've last played this character.
Hey, you.
Just activate this
Have you
quest.
seen my wife?
Because there are definitely some better items for fights.
Greetings,
Hold
stranger.
on, let me just
I'm looking to Sakella speak
not
with
buy
you,
anything here.
stranger.
Okay. There are better items for fights that boost the
Welcome, warrior.
damage that the traps deal. Like this one. Summoners Hormos. Gives, I think, physical damage. Yeah. 32 damage and plus 10% physical. So a very nice item for the traps. But in passages where I don't need to fight, I rather rely on the Song of the Siren for some added protection. Especially bleeding resistance is very nice to have here in Act 5. Normally we would be at minus 40. So being at 1% definitely helps out. Not only against these boars, these wild hogs that follow us right now, but also against the eagles and the trolls as well. And of course the bears also deal a ton of bleeding damage. Later on even the old Jotuns, these werewolves that are on the way.
Victus, Victus.
And there we were stunned for just a small moment because we've got 114% stun resistance on the Song of the Siren. And that makes things much more relaxed and a bit less intimidating, at least for now. So now let's get over here and talk to her. Very nice, very easy experience, which means we're almost at level 40 now. Which would be normal if you start an accomplished hero, but then again we are in the epic difficulty, so we might still be a bit under-leveled. But that's what always happens in these kind of runs. Glitchless Legendary is no joke. Okay, am I going wrong again? Yes, I am. As always. Unfortunately, we only have a movement speed of 130%. I'd love to be at a higher percentage. Hold on. Let's not stand around too long. But our masteries don't really give any bonuses to movement speed. And the other run I had, once I had Rune and Nature, which both give a bonus, and in the second run I had at least the Nature. So the Heart of Oak at least gave me 10%. But for now we'll have to manage without. And whenever I check my inventory I might be prone to some mistakes, just like there. But I really have to check the equipment that I have. One of the things that I remember is that the helmet, the green helmet down there, it has a bonus on experience. Yep, 8%. And another thing that I just now realize is that we've got Erebos crystals. That thing right here, with +1 to all skills. So as soon as we find a nice green hat, maybe even a hallowed hat, we should be very fine with all the abilities that we cast them.
Your journey ends here.
Now let's just ignore that big guy, walk over the dead body to activate another quest. And then we are done already, or almost, for the part before Glauberg. That's not a useful shrine. And once we reach the city, I will port back to Corinth and get myself another artifact. Because finding that dead body activates a quest, or completes a quest that we can hand in Corinth at Phaedrus. And he will give us a nice little artifact without a completion bonus, but that's better than nothing.
Rhakotis.
So just a bit more here.
There you I have
Talk to
learned.
her, which
You
is
are standing.
actually enough for the level up. Then we continue over here.
Thank you, Kendra.
Welcome to the Nimitan, stranger.
And okay, that's not really what I'm looking for. I found it in a quest which requires you to have wrong portal. Which requires you to have 3 color schemes in your inventory, which is Greek purple, Egyptian gold, and Asian royal blue. I've collected them earlier in the run because I know that I definitely want to hand in the quest. Some very nice, very easy, very cheap experience. So that's what I've prepared. All these dice beforehand. There we've got the ebony globe. Good chance to dodge attacks. Let's get that. And actually check
the
this vendor
market
here.
is well. Oh, okay.
But still not the scroll that I'm looking for. I mostly want the scrolls of Primal Chaos. I think I've got about 8 of them stacked in the inventory. 7, okay. And another one here. Okay, I don't think I have to talk to him right now. I can do that later. But these scrolls are very important for the late game. They make things much easier. So that's why I've bought all of them, all of the scrolls of Primal Chaos that I could find. Now right here we've got the bees that you can barely even see. I think I'm dead. Am I dead? Yeah. Okay. Didn't really expect that. Thought I might have a chance with the traps and the eruption. But then of course eruption is only at level 5, so shouldn't surprise me too much. And then again I also forgot the heat shield. As I said, it's been some time since I've last played this character. A few days, almost a week, probably. Okay, please excuse my sound, just it's disappearing for a moment. And this should be enough for them. And more bees. Let's get the bears as well. Okay, should be good enough. We can now get the honeycomb and hand in the next quest. Alright, the medallion of the tiger. Another very nice item. Plus 25% total speed. So for all these walking passages, this will be worth gold. Okay. Once we're through the Teutoburg forest, we almost reach the next little quest. Hold on. The next little quest that I want to complete, which is another very quick one, very easy. You only need to defeat 2 enemies. But before I do that, I want to reapply the heat shield. And let's actually get the Shrine of Experience as well. The Shrine of Experience boosts every experience that we gather by 50%, so even quest experience. And that allows us to get more experience without doing too much for it. And speaking of which, we just talk to that desperate Nixie, who then follows us. Hopefully, yep, she does. And as long as we can run fast enough, she will also survive. And then once she reaches this position right here, she gives us another skill point.
For the goddess. Intruder.
Now onto these Swiwi Lakelands. I'm not too sure whether I should go for the quest that you see right there.
A sacrifice.
It's a bit of a risk. I think I'll leave it for now.
Goddess. A
Just
sacrifice.
try to reach the next rebirth fountain. And maybe get the main quest done, the 4 ancients, which will take long enough, trust me.
For the goddess.
Obviously got the Shrine of Mastery, whoops, never mind. Didn't get the Shrine of Mastery. But now first things first. The, in my eyes, most annoying fight. Because of all the shamans that we have here.
Intruder. Intruder.
And these plants that you see right there, they are probably the most dangerous thing here. Because once you step into them, you get trapped. So let's get the enemies to come here, rather than running past them. And clear them out. Okay. You've seen another shaman, and he might... Yep, there you've seen it. He has summoned another of his companions. One of them is this plant that can entrap you and entangle you. Okay, I'll have to check the auto arm guard later. Want to clear out these water spirits, at least some of them. Alright. There they are. Attack speed, physical resistance, pierce resistance, defensive ability, chance to avoid projectiles, but holy moly, they need a lot of strength. Hold on. Didn't we have the captain's signet? Apparently not. That's fine. Who was sniffing there? Wasn't me.
Intruder.
Alright, another plant. So good. Another enemy down. Let's prepare the 3 traps here. And then try to get Shaman to stand right on top of them. Which isn't as easy as it looks. It probably doesn't even look easy, to be honest. But as long as we get the traps going, it should be a rather easy fight. Yeah. 1 of 4 done. Traditionally, as I said, the most annoying of them. Okay. That ring is not really that interesting. But we can now continue after refreshing the heat shield, which I always forget, and which I always will forget, to be honest, to the next of the engines. Set it over here. I think this way, and then down we go. Once again, try to avoid the attacks, get the traps down. That should be the fight. Will take a while. Just a bit more. It's looking good so far. Yeah, there we have it. Let's dodge this last wave. And let's go. And I'm telling you, this voice sniffing in my ear is distracting.
Intruder.
Funny, your streamers might try to copy that and do the same thing to you, but it's not what I am doing. And I don't think that anyone would enjoy that. Neither me nor you. Okay. Traps are doing good work again. Let's place some more. This is okay. This is a bit more damage than I could handle, apparently. Oh god. Is this enough? Not exactly, but it's good enough for now. We don't have to kill all of them. Let's just try to get back into the fight.
For the goddess. Holy shit.
And then we might have to be a bit more careful.
A sacrifice.
I'd like to get rid of the big tree here now before fighting the boss. Okay, very nice. Let's pick up the grave. Okay, that's not cool. I think I can handle one bear, but 2 bears is a bit excessive, if you ask me. I need to get the traps down. Missed so many of them because I'm slowed. And now I've even disabled this, the earth enchantment. Okay, come on. There we go. 3 or 4 engines done. No good drops. But at least we can continue to the last one. Okay. Some slow resistance would definitely be much appreciated right now. That's the fourth one down. Again, nothing useful. Hold on. Yeah. Good enough. And now we got the one of the more annoying parts coming up. The run into the enemies and probably die simulator. I know I could have used the stone form, but I don't think it's helping too much. But I might try it. Because what I don't want to do is clear out this whole area. I'd rather die 2 or 3 times than clear out all of this. So let's try this. It's actually doing at least a good job with most of them. So I think we should maybe just try this then. Heat shield. And maybe we should clear out all the areas. It's not even good enough. Stolen bundle. Okay. So let's see if we can get them to follow us down here. Yeah, most of them are coming. But then again, we're going as well. So even clearing out all the enemies there isn't all that effective. So let's try it once again. Oh, we've been there already. I got the stolen barrel, that's all I wanted. So hopefully one more trip. And one more death. And we can continue and leave the Zealand coast here. Which once again I don't enjoy this at all. Zealand Coast, horrible. At least in the speedrun. And you might be thinking now, oh, Act 5, level 40, that's pretty standard, isn't it? It would be, but not if you're running this in the epic difficulty. Otherwise, yeah, accomplished hero level 40, start in Corinth. Everything's fine. Nothing too bad. Stolen box, and we actually got quite lucky now. We can now manage to get back down. Now I'm not going to collect the player grave. Okay.
Oh, it's
It's my beer.
Stranger, you are indeed wonderful.
Thank
Just
you.
give me a moment.
Okay. One of the more annoying parts is done. Which means we can now
These brutes.
check for more of these. And hold
I
on.
have more.
I think I'll actually sell some of the things that I found. Won't need this, won't need this. I think I might want to use this one later. Okay. Don't need this. I won't need this. This one. Okay. I think I'll just buy some more
Hello,
potions
yeah.
because I'll definitely need a ton of them.
You were never here.
Okay, let's activate the portal.
You've brought. What are you looking at?
Can it be true? I am at a loss. Yes.
And I once again forgot to equip the helmet with the experience bonus. But then again, it's only, what was it, 7%? 8%? Yeah. That's fine. Now, one more thing that we can do here. Hopefully. Let's talk to the sheep. And we either get it back to the shepherd safely. Nope, we don't. So now we can just collect the sheepskin. Still go back here.
Huh?
Yeah. And we still got some experience. Ideally, you'd want to try to keep the sheep alive. Then again, it's not too bad if you don't get the sheep back safely. So what I'm now going to do is I will travel all the way over here. Hold on. Over here. Stick to the near side. To the fountain. And then we can collect the woolen scarf. That's fine. Only lost a bit of experience. But it's definitely worth it because the quest that we can now hand in gives you a lot more. So the next fight that is coming up will be against the Hildy Sweeney. If we can get past these Neanderthals or Yevons. Try to get rid of them first. Okay. Wasn't really required to get into the stone skin there. Still no great drops. And now we will walk into another death.
Kill my boy.
So all we need is the broken spear here. If we can now get back to Scandia fast enough, we don't even take any damage from the white fur Yevons. Okay. So now it is important to talk to Gilfi.
No,
Talk to him twice, because you otherwise can't leave the country. You need to unlock a boat first. And I think, maybe was it in this run in the normal difficulty? I forgot that. But I guess you have to do the mistake once, and then you'll be fine. Got another scroll, so that means we are now on 12 of them. So if we should ever be in any danger of being stuck at any section, we can just pop one of them in and probably be relatively safe.
Oh, shut up!
No.
Now the village of Kaupango. Marks the return, hold on. See that weapon. Do I not see it? Yeah, it's still here. Marks the return of a very annoying kind of enemy. The trappers are back. But for now I'll just try to run past most of the enemies, get the Shrine of Mastery. And lure them all into their death. And I think we can actually we can place all the 3 big traps here. I really gave my trap the heat shield. Okay. He's done. So let's open the chest and be disappointed once again. Okay. Ictian shell. Okay. Also not really great. At least nothing to be excited about. So we are now going to refresh the heat shield on ourselves. And in just a minute we will enter the Dverga ruins at level 41 in the epic difficulty. At least if I can maneuver myself through this dreadful path here. You can definitely see that the enemies deal a ton of damage here. And this will probably not change throughout this run. But as long as we can get through here somewhat decently, it should be a very nice time so far. Of course not run 2 with the illusionist nice time, but decent at least. So we're now at the southern gate. And I'd like to get rid of the hero monster first. Okay. And now we can pull all the skeletons. And I think no traps are active now. Okay. So we have to rebuild the traps. What's that Yavin man doing? Okay, good enough. Lot of areas, yep. I will definitely be able to complete this legendary artifact. What do you call that? A divine artifact, yeah. No way. But it still sells for some money.
God.
Alright, next fight against Austri and Nar. Which should be fine with the Earth Enchantment being active for the traps. Especially because in the beginning the hitbox of the enemy is very big. So as long as we can get him to stand right on top of the traps, which we can't really do right now. We've got another mate of his in the arena. But just like this, you can see all the damage numbers on the big monster. So right now it's once again about sending the putting down the traps. Maybe an eruption. This is it with Austri. We can now get the mage to come a bit closer. Okay, apparently he's not really interested in fighting. Now though, right? Yeah. There we have it. We won't be able to use the rod. And am I wrong here? I am. I would have had to go here. Because this is once again another quest that I'm trying to complete. The history of the Dverga. For which you need both of the rune tablets and you get 2 skill points just for completing the quest. Nothing there again. So let's head on over through the ornate stone door and talk to Dvalins.
your sword rest.
A human down here.
Get rid of that, and that,
Look,
and
the worse for
that.
wear, wanderer.
Don't
You'd
need
better
this,
buy
don't
some
need
of our
that.
stock, or the fungoids will get you.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Not too sure about the fungoids getting me, but it could be, of course. For now, however, let's activate the portal and find out how strong they really are. By the way, I can probably sell some of these artifacts. Don't think I will complete them. Alright. So first. Ooh. We didn't even get the rune tablet. That's a bit unfortunate. And we start right here. So let's go back. Oh, and by the way, if you think that I was too cocky, I can tell you that these were not the fungoloids or the fungoids getting me. That was the mold that's crawling through this old mine. Okay. I don't really care about the experience too much here. So let's just continue to the Fungo King. Definitely did not want to do that. At least there was no harm done. And if you can get the traps alive, keep them alive rather, get some eruptions off, should be a rather easy fight. Even though we are sleeping from time to time. Yep, there we have it. Now let's just wait for the drop. And of course, nothing too interesting. I will not use the axe here. What I could do though is travel back to Kaupango. Then again... Oh yeah, let's just do it. Back to Scandia. Could have done that earlier at the portal. Would have saved some time. But this run, I've said it sometimes before, it's not really about the seconds that you can save. It's almost about the hours. So let's once again talk to him, travel to Kaupango. And then we can hand in the 2 stone tablets here, get 2 skill points. Get back to the Darklands and put them into the eruption. Now, to be honest, I'm not too sure on what to spend the next skill points. Core Dweller could be a nice addition, but I don't think that he's really suited for the job. But we'll see. Because of course most of the other abilities or skills that you can unlock now won't have a great impact on how you play the game. At least not at on a glitchless legendary run. And if we're being realistic, I think we'll only get about 30, maybe 40 additional skill points from now on. So the Core Dweller will could actually be fully developed, but I don't think that this is really worth it. I'd rather spend the points in the thermometer, probably. I'll have to think about that. Once again, I forgot the heat shield. Now it's starting to lag. Oh, what? I swear to God. In every other playthrough, in every other difficulty, it lagged here. Now this might be... I think I might have found the one area that the developer meant when they said that they had some performance enhancement. I think this might be it. This might be the performance enhancement that I was looking for. Because we've been wondering, what do they mean with performance enhancements? Most of the other shaky spots, the stutter spots, are still active and did not get fixed. But it's nice to see that at least one of them is now doing better than before. Okay. Heat shield is back up. Once again, we won't really engage in any fighting here. But the next big fight is not too far away. We will have to travel through the Valhalla. I think that's the name here of the building. And then we can free Ilva. Ilva is we will free, definitely. And we can fight off 4 old Viking gods. But for now it is a race from checkpoint to checkpoint, or rather from rebirth fountain to rebirth fountain. And maybe at the next fountain I'll start to fight and clear out the path. So activate this one here. Maybe right here could be a nice area to fight. Alright, that went rather well. Let's get them to follow us here as well. And now...
Here, hero! I'm in here!
Yeah. Did we at least get lucky with the spawns? Yes, we did. So we now freed
You really impress me.
who I believe to be Ilva. So now let's go ahead. Let her walk into the arena first. because doing this fight without her is a bit more difficult and really unnecessary. It's much easier to just sit back here, put down some traps, maybe get them into the range of the earth enchantment, and just watch her do her job. I might. I should have put the traps down a bit further away from them. There's 2 of them now done. Hello, intended epidemic. And just focus on the fight, although it's not really necessary for a second. Because, as you see, Ylva is doing all the work.
What? Loki.
Oh, it's Loki. Oh,
We can talk later.
Oh, I'd hope
big surprise.
You fool.
Okay. You're struggling with your first char. Okay.
Welcome.
Have you been?
Won't find
Have
any
you started
fine
playing now with the
arms.
new
I
add-on and with the
came
new
here to
publicity that it
daughter
got?
Tyr. Mind you, I'm slaying your foes with my weapons.
So maybe you can talk about it a bit. What kind of combination of masteries did you choose? Harbinger, yeah, okay,
No
very
need to stand
powerful
back.
at least before Dream got nerfed quite a bit. Started Warfare first, yeah. I know, at least from my experience with Warfare first,
Sabotage.
can be a bit slow to start. So what level are you now on and which area?
Oh, that go now.
To be honest, this might not be content that you should try to recreate. 38 went to Atlantis before Hades. Ah, okay, yeah. Atlantis can be difficult. So I think I'd rather tell you to play Hades first. Ach so, okay. Das macht die Sache natürlich einfacher. Dann kann ich erstmal auf Deutsch wechseln. Dann machen wir das für eine Weile so. Und falls sich irgendwelche anderen Leute beschweren. If there are any other people that don't understand German right now, just tell me, I can switch back anytime. Okay. Ja, wir hatten letztens auch das Thema. Gerade jetzt hier mit der neuen Mastery. Mit der Nadan Mastery. Ob man jetzt, nachdem man mit Typhon fertig ist, erst nach Atlantis geht oder nach Hades.
over here.
Also ein Reroll, ja, ist immer so ein bisschen der... Böse Zungen würden sagen, das ist so der letzte Strohhalm oder der letzte Ausweg, aber ich finde es selber, ist es eher so, dass wenn ich merke, dass ich gerade keine Lust mehr auf irgendeinen Charakter habe, dann erstelle ich mir auch mal gerne einen neuen. Das ist dann einfach so. Das ist halt je nach Lust, was man gerade spielen möchte. Wenn man gerade mehr Bock hat auf weiß ich, auf einen Fernkämpfer oder auf irgendwas mit Elementarschaden, was auch immer. Da mache ich mir auch immer ganz gerne einen neuen Charakter. Ansonsten, also wenn du zu schnell stirbst, wenn das Problem ist, dann kann ich dir die Trance der Empathie nur empfehlen. Das ist gerade mit der Schadensabsorption ganz lässig. Bringt auf jeden Fall viel, gerade in schwereren Gebieten. Natürlich brauchst du noch ein bisschen länger, um die Gegner alle zu flatten, aber das ist dann in Ordnung. Und mit dem Dual Wield, ich weiß nicht, ob du da schon Punkte rein investiert hast. Das ist erstmal ein Punktefresser. Also der braucht viele Punkte, um richtig durchzustarten. Das heißt, es kann eine gute Idee sein, am Anfang erstmal auf die zweite Waffe zu verzichten und ja, dann vielleicht erstmal auf einhändig wieder zu wechseln und ein bisschen defensiver zu spielen. Also je nachdem, was gerade so ein bisschen dein Problem ist. Ich selbst habe aber auch lange Zeit keinen Kriegsführungscharakter mehr gespielt. Ich werde demnächst einen starten. Das wollte ich sogar eventuell auch auf YouTube dann nach und nach hochladen. Oh Gott, jetzt habe ich gar nicht darauf geachtet, dass ich hier voll in die Wehrwaffe reingelaufen bin. In so einer Art... Ja, also nicht dieses normale Playthrough, wo man nur ein Let's Play startet und dann nichts dabei sagt, sondern eher in Richtung zusammengeschnittenes, eine Heldengeschichte erzählt. Quasi Meta im Moment, oh, das ist... Ich finde es schwer zu sagen. Also an sich kann man alles spielen. Moment. Ich brauche immer kurz einen Moment. Blöden Werwölfe, die gehen mir echt auf die Nerven. Ja. Ich habe zum Beispiel jetzt einen Charakter, der ist irgendwo in Episch, hängt der Ende Episch, irgendwo im Norden. Der spielt mit Gaunerei und Geist. Ist auch erstmal eine ungewöhnliche Kombination, würde ich zumindest mal behaupten. Aber klar, ein bisschen steht's und fällt's mit den Items. Aber man kann das schon alles ans Laufen bringen. Wenn du sonst bei der Traummeisterschaft zum Beispiel Sachen dabei hast wie die Störwelle, die am Anfang noch ganz gut ist, aber ich finde die baut ganz stark ab. Also die wird sehr schnell relativ schwach. Kann man sich dann natürlich auch wieder Punkte einsparen. Andere Sache, die auch immer ganz gerne gemacht wird, ist an Blutungsschaden sterben, wie hier. Oh, schrecklich. Andere Sache, die man immer macht, oder die ganz gerne mal gemacht wird, ist, sich zu sehr auf die blauen Sachen zu fokussieren und die dann nicht zu wechseln, obwohl die nicht mehr passend sind für das Level, was man gerade hat. Okay. Kommen wir hier vorbei? Wir kommen hier vorbei. Gut. Dann machen wir noch kurz die Zone hier noch sauber. Einigermaßen. Und jetzt wieder langsam voran. Okay, der erste Atlantis-Boss. Ja, ich würd ganz stumpf erstmal dann auf Hades weiterspielen. Weil Atlantis ja nur diese Nebengeschichte an sich ist. Ja, genau. Hab ich gerade auch gelesen. Und ansonsten, du kannst es auch so machen, dass du dann bis Elysium vielleicht erstmal spielst in Hades und dann nach Atlantis gehst. Das, also nach Cerberus, für den brauchst du natürlich Giftwiderstand ohne Ende. Aber dass du dann nach Cerberus nochmal durch Atlantis durchgehst, um dann den Hades-Kampf ein bisschen entspannter zu gestalten. Weil Hades traditionell gerade mit Nahkämpfern eher nervig zu bekämpfen ist. Ansonsten Standardspruch ist natürlich auch nur, achte auf deine Resistenzen. Wow. Moment. Kurz den Brunnen hier aktivieren. Und einen anderen kleinen Tipp, den ich dir auch noch geben kann, ist hier diese Schadenszahlen anzuzeigen. Also unter Option Combat Text. Ich lasse mir immer allen möglichen Schaden anzeigen. Ups. Gut. Und ich finde, da kann man auch einige Sachen noch bei rauslesen. Sehr gut. Passt sogar schon an. Was man auch machen kann, ist sich schön verlaufen. Multitasking. Jemand kriegt das noch hin. So, hier geht's natürlich lang. Zum Brunnen.
I was jesting earlier, of course. You had me expected.
Okay.
I see the Almighty.
I think I might switch back to English for now, if it's okay for you. Because I am planning to upload this to YouTube as well as the other parts of the run.
Prove yourself.
Very nice. And I think the people there appreciate it, although only a few people ever watch it. Now, annoying fight coming up. Mimer. At least you can play this rather mindlessly with all the bolt traps. All you have to do is avoid his beams that he shoots and maybe this one back in. With damage boosting amulet. He should be down to half health. Okay.
Try harder.
You're trying really hard, man. I think I might be the one laughing now. Ooh. Bit sketchy now. There we have it.
How did you?
Again, no great items. But at least we don't have to relog. Had to do that in I think in normal difficulty here. So all the enemies were back. But things are looking really nice for now. So let's open up the route. Get down here. Get the battle marker for some extra movement speed. And then we should be close to the next big boss. Needhug, who has a very strange hitbox, because you see his mouth, and sometimes his attacks will go in a completely different direction. For example, right there. He was really looking at me, but still the lightning went into the direction where I was standing. Okay. the Epic Dragon Blood, which isn't really too useful, I think. Yeah. Okay, refresh the heat shield. Now we've got 3 more fights coming up in Epic. Hi G2C Lab, good evening. Yeah, it's been a while. I think you haven't played too much Titan Quest lately, have you? No, I'm sorry, I had some other things coming up in my life and yeah, I hadn't had much time. How have you been? Everything fine back in Britain? So as you see... Ah, cold and wet, so basically you're still in summer. In Britain summer mode. Okay, so as you see we are in the epic difficulty in Act 5 at level 41. Which is severely underleveled. But that's the whole case of this run. We definitely lack fire resistance for this part. Yeah, look at me running. It's everything I can do now. I can run and place these traps. It's my whole purpose in life. Or let's say that's my character's purpose. My purpose is just to try to keep them alive as good as possible. And I'd like to kill some of these bonus enemies. Okay, he's done. I think I might be able to focus down the big one now. So if we can get her to stand on top of some of these traps, that would be fine. Apparently not. Let's taunt her a bit so that she doesn't attack the traps. Okay. Yeah, I have seen that they've released a new expansion, the Eternal Embers DLC. And the first thing I did with that is I created a new character, level 1. I took the Nadan Mastery, the new one, and I did a Titan speedrun. Because what else can I do? And I've killed Typhon in, I think, 1 hour, 25 minutes, 24 seconds. Oh god. And with all the running, feels like I'm Mo Farah to stay in the British territory of people. Okay, got that. Fire relic. And now we will need 2 of these scrolls. At least I hope that this is enough. I think we should clear out this mess here first. This might take a while, and I could just close the game, reload the character and be done with that. But that's a bit cheap. So I might just die a couple more times. And by that I mean a lot of more times. we at least get rid of 2 of them here? Can't just yet. Okay. But now this should be... I don't want to say easy, oops. It should be enough actually. So let's get into the overdrive and open the door. Now we will probably die right here. Now we might actually, yeah, we might be fine. Okay, lovely.
Stop here, Titan Slayer.
So let's just prepare the traps for another one of the
You cannot open the door at this time.
very annoying fights. Because the damage output of Ilva turns out that it's really big. Yep. I wouldn't say inside out. I think I'm quite knowledgeable in this game, but still things to learn, as always. Switch to this one, to the one with stun resistance. Now the trouble might be that we don't really get through here, because now we're not as fast as before. It's looking good so far. And maybe can we get a break here? No, we can't. It's not looking too good. Okay, let's try to stay in this arena. Get rid of the big dude first. The big geezer. The big bloke. That's not exactly what I wanted. You see all these damage numbers being in the 4-figure area. We definitely only need 2 or 3 hits to down us. Which will maybe happen again in a second. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we got to the next stage. Almost died here. Oof. For this difficulty, I'm really close to the end. This is the second to last fight. The penultimate fight, as you would probably say. After that it's only a bit of running and, in comparison, a rather easy fight. But first let's just focus on getting Loki to vanish. Maybe with this. The bonus damage. Yeah. Not the third trap. Some more things going, more traps. Trap was badly placed. How much do you have? No, just a tiny sliver remaining. Okay, there we have it. And we actually got another legendary item with a lot of resistances and a lot of strength and a lot of movement speed. Okay, very nice drop. So now as we enter Land's End, should hopefully be able to get to the next Rebirth Fountain. Let's just go Colombi again. Put on the big boy pants. This does make things a bit easier. Now in the upper ring, so only the ladies' quarters are left to pass. I'd love to get the heat shield back up. Okay. For the added protection. Last checkpoint. So let's just carefully get rid of all these enemies. Okay. There you see the end boss already. Sotur, however you want to pronounce that. Okay. Care to join us here? Apparently not. Let's do it here. And the next barrage of enemies.
Asgard will burn.
Yes, I am just using the traps because that is the only way that you can realistically beat the game on legendary difficulty with a really good time, with a newly created character. You could of course use other masteries and be quick with that as well, but you would definitely need to prepare all your items first, and this run right here is a run where you don't prepare anything in advance. You play self-found all the way through, and the traps are really just the only way to reliably deal a ton of damage to all the enemies. Okay, last one. Now just checking, I don't think we really have a ring we can use, so let's just get into the fight, see how this works. Yeah, exactly, fresh solo self-found speedrun. But with the only exception that these glitchless legendary runs are divided into segments, because as of right now, come on, no one was crazy enough to finish one run in one sitting. I know of one who tried one run, and about 5 hours into the game his OBS had some issues, and didn't want to cooperate, so we had to scratch the run, put it down the drain, and that was very bitter, of course. So right here we just place all the traps that we have right on top of him, so that hopefully all of the bonus bolts hit him. One day I might. I've been thinking about it. Because honestly we're going to have a lockdown or something that feels like a lockdown coming in Germany, so not much to do anyways. But then again, my best run that I had this far still took me just below 10 hours, I think. So it's still a huge time investment, and I got very lucky with the drops as well. So I'm not too sure whether I'll do it, especially now with the new expansion, the new mastery. There are other things that might be a bit more fun to try out. Already got that in Austria, yeah, I felt that, and that's why Halloween, I don't know, oops, hold on, that's why Halloween, another speedrunner, started his run because he said, it's lockdown in Austria, I can't do anything else. And yeah, it might even get me to do one of these runs. But now get ready to finish epic difficulty in 8 hours, 36 minutes and a few seconds.
Yours. I suppose the time has come.
Okay, 3, 4, 5, whatever you want to call it. But we can now continue in the legendary difficulty. And things might be a bit easier now in the beginning, but then again I've died in the beginning of legendary with these kind of characters as well. Probably happen over Crimbo, you say, the lockdown. What exactly is Crimbo? It sounds like Christmas and I don't know what else.
If you're going out there, don't go unprepared.
Okay, let's
It's not safe.
get rid of
Buy what you
most
need
of these. All of these things that we won't complete, basically. We don't need this. Don't need the pierce damage. Don't need that. Christmas just slaying, okay. I think I'll have to take a butcher's at all your slang words for everything. Not too sure on that. Okay, alright. Hold on. Do we have anything with bonus strength? Yeah, but that one gives 10%, already 15%. Okay, let's just check one thing out. If we do it like this, and we do it like this, and okay, we will get that. Let's do that at the next level up. Should be good enough. For now, I just like to kill the big shaman. The big boy. At some point it falls off. To the question, if you level faster, if the mobs are higher than your level. There is kind of a sweet spot. You don't want to be completely over-leveled, and you also don't want to be completely under-leveled. I think maybe a few levels above you might be the sweet spot. I'm not too sure on that, but that's what it always felt like. And yeah, me killing these enemies here don't give as much experience as it should. As you see right there, it's only a tiny amount of experience. But then again, it could be wrong. Could be that I've changed some things lately. Okay, level 43 is what I now want to reach for these. Get a lot of resistances, strength as well, chance to avoid projectiles. The best spec for speed run depends on what kind of run you want to do, as always. Glitchless Typhon is where you could basically just solo that with the rune mastery, and then you either take the hunting mastery for some bonus movement speed, and you could also take the fire mastery, the earth mastery for some bonus damage. It's not really... hold on. Companion spec? So you mean pet builds? Or what are you talking about there? Pet builds, okay. You definitely want to get the nature mastery, and then especially the wolves are great early on. And then you can either switch, or not switch, but rather add the spirit mastery. The Lich King is a very nice, very powerful companion.
Traveler, please.
Or you could also choose the new mastery, the Night Owl mastery, with the Terracotta Knights. Both very powerful additions to the nature mastery in the companion build. Yeah, I only level with quests here. I don't really intend to kill any of the monsters that are around. I don't plan on leveling too much, because really the skills that I have will now be the skills that I use for the rest of the run. Nothing else is really going to be used here. So that's why I don't know, these opportunities for quick experience are very welcome, but it's not that I'm really in desperate need of every little bit of experience that I can get. I just wanted to check this armor here, but apparently I just thought that it was a bit more rare than it really was.
I'm busy enough supplying the Spartans.
Sell most of the things here, these as well, and this one.
Thank you for not loitering.
Philly, come on!
If I look worried.
It's nice that you're here. Really appreciate it. But you know that there's no high score. Games in the 80s had high scores. We got a lowest time here. And the lowest time for now is 9 hours and I think about 48 minutes. I'm definitely not going to beat that. Are you on target? Well, the thing is, I used a different combination of masteries. I used Rogue and Nature, and it turns out that Rogue and Nature gets on a bit easier, it has an easier time in this kind of run. Hold on, that's only Earth Mastery. And it's not really that I'm trying to be on target, it's just that I want to see how quickly I can beat the game with this combination. Yep, 9 hours, spending 9 hours in one run is crazy, and that's exactly why you don't do this in one sitting. You can see this is the fourth segment of this run, and I think a fifth and a sixth segment will follow.
I used to sell bows.
So now we can
and
sell
scythes
more
to farmers,
things.
But since the
Don't need
monsters,
any
it's
of
been
these
swords and
things.
shields,
That's the tiger
greaves and
thingy.
spears. Farewell.
Okay, hold on.
Good day. Come again.
Thank you very much. Very nice that you came in here. Haven't seen you in a while. Actually, since I stopped playing New World, basically. I don't know if you've continued playing it, but for now I'm done with that game. Wish you all the best. And are you watching Champions League right now? By the way? Oh, GTA Roleplay, yeah, right. I think I've seen Jagger stream some, at least some sessions. But I haven't really checked in too much. Dortmund is winning. It's so important for them right now, isn't it? Really makes a difference if they get a win and maybe secure third place, or if they lose and maybe secure a third place anyways. Very meaningless game for them. Mölders is out, yeah. Mölders is weird. I don't know if there have been any new developments in the last 1.5 hours. That's when I started the stream. But from all the information that I had, it wasn't looking too pretty for him or for the club. Yeah, see you as well. Okay, let's sell more stuff here. And we are back to some money. This one over here, that one over here.
Artemis guide you.
Okay. Anything that I forgot? Nessus probably, right? Yeah. Let's try to not forget Nessus. Because handing in that quest is another really easy skill point. And I forgot another thing as well. Which I will
Go on, don't make it wait.
So you're
also do. Because we haven't been talking to his friend. He's still wondering if his friend Hippias is doing fine. And of course he is. Even against legendary enemies. He will still be sitting right here, doing
I
nothing,
was taking a morning stroll.
getting me trapped. And we can now get back to his friend. What's his name again? Euthicles?
Hippias was okay.
No wonder that I didn't remember. Good. Now normally I try to keep the segments in the 2 to 3 hour range. I think I'll do the same with this one. So we will probably, yeah, maybe reach Athens. And that should be enough. But we should definitely see first how things go. Because as an old saying goes, you don't get to divide the bear's pelt before you've killed him. Sounds weird? Probably. Just a rough translation. But now in Megara we want to talk to the one over here, the sailor.
Sword and shield, not your style.
And let's get rid of all
I
these
think you'll find what you're
things as
looking
well.
for here.
Okay, yeah, that would be too lucky.
Yes, a good day. So, you...
We want to talk to him because that activates a quest that I'd like to complete. Another one which gives very easy, very quick experience. Alright, G2C. G2CU. Good to see, and you know, all the... how the cool kids talk and all that. I don't know, what do you say to that? Have fun at the shop. Thank you for being here. For tuning in. And I think I'll have to check out your stream the next time I see it. Snack time. Oh, lovely. I could use a snack. Okay, we got another artifact, another divine artifact. Golden Eye of Some. Am I going to be politically incorrect? Bye bye. 15% total speed. I am going to be a politically incorrect fella and just assume that the name of the artifact was something Wong. And watch me get banned now. I think I shouldn't be in the focus of the Twitch police right now, should I? We'll see. Okay. We're close to the next level. Some Wukong, of course. Total speed, pierce damage. It's not too good. Spirit Thief activated upon taking damage. Yeah. What's that? Energy drain. Yeah. Definitely not something that we need. So let's just ignore that thing for now. And continue. Now we should reach the next level after the next quest. 87,000 experience remaining. I'm not too sure on how much the next quest gives, but it should be enough. Let's talk to him later. Kill off all the monsters here. Okay. Kill off these mainlands as well. And slam dunk all the traps on Ino, who will then drop the quest item. Alright, it might even be worth it to sometimes kill some more enemies for the experience. Hold on, take your bow. Yeah, there we have it. 43. That means that we might do a bit of tinkering now with the attribute points. Hold on.
I see you've traveled a long road.
Get rid of these.
Come, have a look. I might have something to suit your needs.
Don't think I'll ever need that. Okay, don't need this. Hi, Mitty. Good luck on the run. Thank you very much. It's looking kind of good right now. Ooh, hold on. Completely missed that I could use all of these. Can get rid of this, and let's see now. 21% strength. Maybe this is enough. No, it's not. This is enough. And attack speed, chance to avoid projectiles. Yeah, let's get this one as well.
Greetings.
So we can sell this. Should probably take the artifact out of this. World record nowhere near. That is where we are. Get rid of this. Flex spot thingy as well. Okay.
Farewell.
This is not going to be a world record because I'm not playing the right combination of masteries. And this isn't really even a category. Ooh, hero monster. For this category to be on speedrun.com, you would have to have one full-time dedicated madman who will have to watch all of the runs to verify them. So this is just an attempt now for me to see how fast you can beat the game with this combination of masteries. Okay, olive branch. The speed now 149. It's looking very nice. Should just do that. Much better. Okay, we got the experience. Get this one as well. Even equip this helmet, which I always forget. I think I might have to spend more points on the strength, in strength, because I won't be able to equip this helmet otherwise. And I'm thinking of doing that because I can put the Erebus crystals on it for the additional damage for the traps. Apart from that, we look like an absolute idiot with the red tunic. Doesn't really match the color scheme. So let's see if we can make it look a bit more pleasing.
Welcome, Seeker.
Ideally, I'd want to get a purple Greek outfit.
I sell to the good riddance.
But apparently we can't get that. What I should have done though is get the relic out of this armor and put into the new one. This can only enhance head armor. Okay, don't really need to do anything in this cave. It's just about getting through to the Gorgons. And what I would really enjoy is some Stonebinder's cuffs. Not even sure whether I could equip them, because they do have quite high requirements. Should be fine though. Now that means that I will once again kill at least all the let's call them special Gorgons, yeah. God. Oh fuck, that's royal blue. It's the wrong. I need purple. They look too similar for me. At least it's visually pleasing. Okay. I've got a nice clean inventory. So the fact that with the new patch we got the potions being stackable to up to 100. Well, let's call it a very nice thing that the developers did to clear up some inventory space. Now Let's see how this goes. Okay, we got Uriel to stand right on top of them. And we are dead because we got petrified. That's no big deal. Lost some experience, but should be able to get that back. And the fight should now be easier, because we don't have to consider the order in which we kill the enemies. Because you always want to kill Uriel first, because she's the one that heals the other two. Okay. There we have it.
I can't believe I let them.
Let's grab some more things. Just to get more money.
Thank you, but goodbye.
And we have now crossed the 9-hour mark. Let's kill her. The Geomancer. That one as well. Another chance. Another small chance, maybe? Okay, the sun should be back, yeah, in a second. Alright. No stone miner's cuffs. One last chance for this section. Nope.
Greetings.
Not a huge surprise, to be honest. Don't need this, don't need this. Put some of these things over here. I'm killing them because they have a chance of dropping a very nice item. The Stonebinder's Cuffs. Some armor that gives you +3 on all your skills. And since it doesn't really take too much time to kill them, I think it's definitely worth to take 2 minutes for the very slim chance of getting Stonebinder's Cuffs. It's really unrealistic to find them, I know that, but if you get it, it's a very nice addition to every speedrun. At least every speedrun that takes a bit longer, where you get enough attribute points to equip them. So, let's see if we can get this quest done quickly. Yeah, we can. The reward wasn't too great. Just check one thing. Yeah, but as you see, it's not really worth to stand still for too long, because the experience is really tiny that you get now. That's what I wanted to check. But as it turns out, yeah, what I thought was right. That the experience is really depending on what level you're on, and that a level 69 enemy doesn't automatically give you a set number, or rather a set value of experience. Okay. I think I'll sell that. hold on. Keep that for now. Put this one on.
Hail, warrior. I have the
It's
finest
again
goods
royal
in
blue.
Athens. You will find none better. Good day. Once I sell
That's
everything
purple.
no more,
Alright. So we got that done. 2 more colors now left to find. One in Egypt, one in Asia. I'm not killing them because they don't have these special gorgons. These geomancers or pyromancers that at least have a higher drop chance for the Stonebinder's cuffs. I think the Slayer might even have a chance as well. Not too sure about all these gorgons with the white name. Don't have that, I think. I think I'll just leave it now. A different thing would be hero monsters, hero gorgons. I will definitely kill each and every one of them. Just because of spite. No. Because of the increased chance for the cuffs. But as long as we don't find them, yeah, let's hope for the best with the Geomancer. Nope. Alright. The traps going again, and maybe if we can lure the real boss into them. We can't. Okay, so let's just reset the traps further down the line. Okay, give me a break. He is below half health already. There we have it. He's done.
mysterious warrior.
Okay. I think we might even get the whole Greece act done in this session. I'm now online for 2 hours, but don't feel too fatigued yet.
Beasts have claws and teeth, but you have fire. Safe travels.
So let's do this. Separation, recover the relic.
Good day.
Yeah, that's good. It really costs a lot of money. I think I could have sold that Honor Guard's Reptilian Mantle as well. I should have rather. And regarding this one, I'm not too sure yet. I might want to keep it. Okay. So let's head on over here. Maybe be a bit more careful now. Not too keen on dying here. So if we can get all of them to follow us into the traps that we've prepared, it should be a lot easier. And now we can single out the boss. It doesn't pose any big threat on its own. you have your staff. Next level up. I think I'll go for some more stats. So health and energy. And some of the attributes. And now let's activate the fountain first. Because I do want to check the Undead Tyrant. Let's see what he's got to say to our traps. Tankier than I thought. There he is. Okay. Now we have him down. Almost the same item as we already have, but with less armor and therefore some energy regeneration, or rather to compensate for that. The flying dagger is not really too interesting because we won't ever use the weapon to deal any damage. But before I forget it, let's just get rid of these enemies and sell some of the stuff that we have.
Something else? Good day.
Okay. Chill out.
Welcome. Bye.
Okay. Question for chat. Should we kill Talos? Answer quickly, please. Should have known. You don't know? Yeah, come on, we'll do it. Big boy that only appears in higher difficulties. And I know it wasn't really a good idea to ask chat when there are only 2 viewers now. If there are even 2. You remember that one? Oh, that's nice. Fond memories. Again, maybe not for any close combat fighter. Can be a difficult opponent. Play Pet Master, yeah, okay. I mean, he does some nice, or rather, not very nice, some naughty damage. Is what he deals towards some pets. Ooh, and we even get rewarded. Well, we don't really get rewarded. Oh, we do. Holy, we got rewarded big time. Don't know if you've seen that. The second column there, or the second row rather. Plus 25% experience gained. Yeah. So I'll definitely put more points into strength. Check, okay. Can. Now safely switch. So now I should definitely try to remember equipping this whenever there's any kind of quest that I can complete. 25%, wow, that is that's good. And it also looks really nice. Well, maybe not if you're running around with 100 miles an hour. I was just checking that thing and I was thinking, oh, lowered energy cost and what was it, about 100 strength? It's not too great. What's that other thing? Oh, 25% experience gained. So right now we would get with the shrine another 50% bonus. That means plus 75 experience gained. We won't really use it. But it's nice to know that we have this bonus active. And we also still have some more points to spend on the attributes. 22 points translates to 880 health if you choose to spend it in health. Which I'm at least considering. Plus some bonus on health. Definitely be a good idea. But I'll wait for now because we don't have that many issues. And if we were to find any other items that we want to equip, then spending too many points on health isn't a good idea. Hold on. I think I might want to kill these traps first. At least one of them. I think that's fine now. I don't think you get combo bonus experience. I've seen the questions just now. There should be an experience penalty if one is too high of a level. Yes, I believe that this is the case. But there is an easy way to test that. We can do that in a second. Ah, okay, so you just... okay, yeah. You're just telling me what to grab there. These Lumasis should go down easily. Yep, they do. Just as I almost did there. Fight is done. Kingly is not what I'm looking for, unfortunately. Kalar's Convincer. Yeah, I'm an idiot, I know. I'm an absolute idiot. I'm a buffoon. I'm a moron. Ah, that's the one issue with all these items that give experience bonuses. You mostly come straight off the fight, and you don't think about that.
Traveler, come look at my wares.
Don't need these. Don't need that. Bonus damage, Iron Will. No. No. Okay. Still have 9 of these scrolls. Let's get the gold Egyptian outfit. That should be the right thing, although it normally is called the gold loincloth.
Be careful.
Okay. So as we're now standing at the Rebirth Fountain, we can pause the timer for now. Take one closer look at our inventory. Marbot's mask is still the same. The Axe of Lesbos still the same. But now we've got the Alfheim ring, 16% total speed. Very nice ring to have. The Asphodel band is still here. And we've got the Warden's Faith. Not too great. It's nice, it's some bonus strength. The auto arm guard is new. Good chance to avoid projectiles, 7%. The Ember Necklace is also new. 6% total speed, minus 22% recharge as well. And some good resistances. And the Thracian Shin Guards with very nice resistances. Another chance to avoid projectiles. And the one thing that's really new, or that's at least the most obvious thing that is new, is the Honor Guard's Eldjuten Plate of Vitality, which gives a huge amount of armor, some pierce resistance, stun resistance and health. In the inventory we still have the Artlon, which I will always forget to equip, I can tell you that right now. The Emetor's Sorrow, 9 of these scrolls of Primal Chaos, and that's the most important part for now.